Students, now let us talk about the manufacturing metrics. We have talked about system level internal metrics. This is one of them, and it actually measures the internal performance, manufacturing performance of an organization. The first metrics in terms of manufacturing would be the production rate. The production rate is the number of units that can be produced in a shift or day or during a specified period. The production rate determines the manufacturing cycle time. It was actually given, or it was first suggested by Groover in 1987. It depends upon the design capacity and availability of the production equipment and on the quality of the production process. So production rate is the number of units that can be produced in a day or a shift or a specified period of time. And it actually determines the manufacturing cycle time as suggested by Groover in 1987. Production rate आपकी manufacturing है with respect to time. So production rate can be calculated as the design production rate, that is what you have suggested for that system, multiply by the percentage defective. We know what is percentage defective. Multiply by the percentage availability. How much raw material or supply was available at that point of time. So production time per unit is actually the reciprocal of production rate. So 1 over production rate will actually give you the production time per unit. That means 1 unit takes on the average how much of the production time. Then we have production cost per unit. The production cost per unit is the total cost of labor, material, tools, equipment, and overheads to manufacture 1 unit of product. So this is the total cost, which includes your labor, material, tool, equipment, and overheads. Now, what is defective metrics? Some of the defects may be fixed. A defective containing repairable defects may be turned into a good finished product without seriously impacting the production rate. Defectives with defects that cannot be fixed have to be scrapped. There are 2 types of defects as the definition suggests. There are defects that can be repaired and it actually hampers your production rate. It actually slows down your production rate, but they again become the part of your production. But there are defects which are major in nature. So those type of defects cannot be corrected or fixed and they need to be scrapped. So the percentage rejects would be the number of units that cannot be repaired divided by total number of units produced. Just keep it in mind that this rejection percentage actually depends upon the units that cannot be repaired, or in other words, the units which are major in rejection. It doesn't include those units or defects which were minor in nature and were corrected or fixed and they become the part of the production again. First pass yield is actually one measure or metric that actually measures the total defects. It doesn't matter whether it's a minor defect or a major defect. But this percentage reject only takes into account those units which are major rejects. So students, we have seen some of the measures of manufacturing metrics that can be used by the organizations. Thank you.